car has turned into a rusty mess. So now it's up to me to fix it the right way, probably.
Well, here goes nothing.
So I bought all brand new panels on eBay, the cheapest ones I could find. And of course, none of them fit together.
Oh no. You know, I see that you have it put on somewhat, but it looks fine.
It looks fine out here, but the problem is we replaced the wheel arch too, and the wheel arch doesn't match the arch of the quarter panel. So if you come down here, you can kind of see it right there. You see how the arch don't touch here? Mm-hmm. That's supposed to sit flush on the quarter panel, and it don't. So what I did, obviously before now, was I took the quarter panel back off, and I did a big split on the wheel arch in there, and I brought the arch down so that it matches the quarter panel. But now we got to go in and actually finish it. So we're gonna take the quarter panel back off, go in there, build us a little panel, and weld everything up, get it all cleaned up so we can put the quarter panel back on, and hopefully we ain't got no more rust in this thing, because I'm pretty sick of it.
You can see you can see it a lot better with the quarter
so this
panel
is
off.
what I had to do, was basically cut the whole thing. Just run one split all the way down it, and then I cut this in two so I could bring it down to match that. And what I just did was put those two little pieces of metal in there so I can weld those in place, and it holds everything where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna cut it across right there now. Then I weld all this together, and then I gotta build this piece to put in here and weld it. And then I put the quarter back on, and then all of it's filled in, and it'll hold, or it'll fit like it's supposed to. And then we can weld the quarter on, put the doors on.
You know, we become some fabricators in this shop.
I got a good piss, bro. All right, guys, well, after 2 solid welding hours, I have the quarter set back up there kind of. It's not lined up just right, but if I push it in here, you can see that that arch lines up a lot better. Obviously, I'll need to go in and hammer and dolly the arch itself to kind of bring everything up to touch. But now, at least the arch is the same, because before, the arch was completely different, and we actually had it raised up probably that far. So now it at least matches. So that way we can make everything touch, spot weld it all together, and then actually seal it. So that way it's all protected from rust and all of that good stuff. So I'm gonna take the quarter panel back off. I have to do some welding on where I did some grinding where I did all that welding on the wheelhouse. And then we'll be able to go ahead, throw our quarter back up there, kind of get it in place. We're gonna go grab the passenger door, throw it up there, test fit all of that, and then we'll be able to actually tack our quarter panel in place where it belongs and then start fully welding this thing out to get it roughed in. So we still got a lot of work to do, but we're making some good progress. So I'm not gonna waste any more time talking. I'm gonna go ahead, get this quarter back off of here, start doing some grinding, go grab the door, and then hopefully here in a few minutes, we've got the quarter panel thrown on here, and hopefully we're doing some welding.
Well, bud, I ain't gonna call us experts or nothing.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm definitely not going to do that.
100%.
Because
But-
that took a minute.
It did take a minute. We've been test fitting, taking off, test fitting, taking off. Door's been on 2 or 3 times. Door's been off 2 or 3 times. Quarter has also been off
Multiple times.
Yeah,
and
several
not by
times.
choice. It actually just fell.
It fell off once. We got it back. But took us a little bit, and we finally got our body lines to line up with the door the way that we want to. And as you can see, if you look down the car, honestly, the body lines run as straight as an arrow. The problem is that I didn't think to test fit the door with the quarter, because I did do the quarter a little bit different than I usually do. Usually I cut it back from here or I drill out the spot welds, but a friend of mine, I won't call any names, Clayton, told me, he's a Mustang guru. He builds Mustangs, builds very, very nice cars, way nicer than I'll ever build. But told me to try something where basically you take a flat disc and you run down the edge here, and it just kind of splits the metal. So then you can just pop that off, and then you do the same thing with your skin, and then you just weld it in there and it fits. I should have known better. His way works really, really, really well, and it made life a lot easier, but I should have known better, and I should have test fitted the door, because now I've made life a little bit harder on myself. And as you can see, I had to drop my skin down a lot to be able to get my door to line up, because I got my door to line up at the top, so then I have to line up the quarter with the door. But the good news is, even though we're gonna have an ungodly amount of welding to do, especially filling in that gap, we do have very straight body lines, and that was the goal at the end of the day. And there's no rust in it.
And plus, we're doing body work anyway, so.
It'll be body work, but, you know, it'll be filled with metal, even if it is from a welding rod or whatever. We'll get it filled in, and it won't be that big of a deal at all. It's just going to take a little more time. But up to here, it fits pretty good. It's the front part that we have to worry about. But we do have everything tacked in place. I got a little bit of work to do on the back side, which I'm obviously not going to get to today because it's late in the evening and I'm ready to call it a day. But we have a little bit of a fitment issue back here where I did the trunk drop off, which I'm going to take that out anyway because I don't like the way that it fits. So I'm going to take that back out because it is just like stitch welded in there in a couple of spots. But you can see right there, my quarter does not touch, and it's touching here before it touches here. So basically what I'll end up having to do is split this and then bring it together and then weld it back. So that way I can get all my stuff to line up here, because with it touching here, it's pushing it out right there. And we obviously don't want to weld that up. So be better just to split that, bring it together, and then make everything line up on the outside like it's supposed to, because this is where the bumper and stuff will line up. So we'll just get everything there and then split this, weld it back together, and then that way we can close in that big gap. And then all we have to do is weld it up like we do the quarter panel. But we're gonna have like half a day just in welding here, because you basically, I know we've talked about it on the channel before, but basically when you do this, you have to weld here, skip down here, weld here, and then that way you keep most of your heat out. Because then you don't want, I mean, if you put a bunch of heat in, it's going to warp the metal, and then you're going to have issues. You're going to have a pile of body filler, and we just don't want that. We want as little body filler as possible, obviously. But we'll weld, skip, weld, skip, weld, skip, all the way down, and then we'll come back. It's like a typewriter. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'll put the typewriter sound right there, actually. It's going to be fun. Anyway, but weld it here, skip, weld, and then we'll come back, and till it's all finally connected, and then we'll have another couple hours and grinding everything down, making it fit. And then we get to actually put some body filler on it and start roughing this thing in. So that way we can get it in a little bit of primer. But again, it's late in the evening. So that's going to be for tomorrow. So we're going to call it a day today. Get back out here tomorrow and we'll spend half the day welding. All right, guys. So it is tomorrow. And unfortunately, my OCD has had me looking at this car over and over and over since we got the quarter panel tacked in place. I looked back at pictures. I walked back out here, looked at the car, and I noticed an issue with the body line. And I noticed that where our quarter panel was, when the body line ran straight back from the front, it looked like it got to the quarter panel and then kicked down. And I was very, very unhappy with that. It's like sometimes you could see it, sometimes you couldn't. And then at some point, it just got to where it's all I could see. So as you can tell, I do have the quarter panel cut back loose, but I have changed a few things. And what we have done is we've actually raised up the back of the quarter panel to make that body line so that it doesn't look like it drops off, so it runs straight up. We also went ahead and cut our trunk floor drop off that we had in here initially, cut that loose, moved it out because I figured out that I had it in a little bit too far and it's supposed to be even with the seam on the wheelhouse. So now that I have done all of that, all the work that I put into the wheel arch, getting that to match, it needed to be done, but now there's a little more to be done. Because once we get everything kind of in place, now our quarter panel hits the wheelhouse between here and here. So what I need to do now is just take out the self-tapper that I have holding this in place. I'm gonna mark where I'm hitting at, go in on my grinder, just split it, bump it up, and then weld it back in place. And then that should get me to where I can fit this on there just like I'm supposed to. And then also, if this isn't lining up like it's supposed to, I'm just gonna split it so that I can move it down and then weld it back where it needs to be and then grind everything down and bodywork it. So I'm happier with the fit now. And it also closes up a lot of the gap that we had up here. So that makes my life a little bit easier. But unfortunately, I can't just leave anything alone. So I came back and completely undid everything that I did the other day. So now I get to redo it. So that's what I'm gonna do next is go ahead, pop my self-tapper out, go ahead and fix my wheel arch. Once that's taken care of, I'll go ahead and cut out what's left to be cut out up here so that everything fits like it needs to. And then we have several hours of welding, and then that way we can grind everything down. And then hopefully it's ready for body work. But sucks, we're back here, but now at least it'll be a better finish. All right, guys, well, after the second attempt, now we have the wheel arch, or the wheelhouse, where it'll fit the arch of the quarter panel skin. So I went ahead, after I did all that work, and epoxy primed that, so now I have to wait for it to dry for a little while before I want to go ahead and put the quarter back on. So we have a few things that we're going to be going to do this evening, so we're going to be out of the shop, but we're going to leave that for a few hours, and when we get back, I'm going to get Hunter to go ahead and help me set the quarter back on there so that tomorrow when I get out here, I can go ahead and trim out the last little bit that I need so that the quarter panel will fit like we want it to, and then we can finally go ahead and weld that joker in place, hopefully for the last time, and actually go ahead and weld it all the way out, so then we can epoxy prime our quarter panel and get it ready for body work. So it sucks that we had to go back and just do a whole other step and redo some of what we've already done, but I would rather go ahead and do that now than end up with something that we hate after the fact. So I'm much happier with the way the quarter panel is going to fit now. I'm much happier with the way that the wheel arch fits the quarter. So it's a whole lot better. I'm just glad that we went back and did it. So we got some stuff to go do. We're going to get out of the shop. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully welding in a quarter panel. Alrighty guys, well as y'all saw in the time lapse, I was pretty much doing a spot weld, skipping, spot weld, skip, spot weld, skip, spot weld, and that's basically to keep a bunch of heat from building up in one spot and warping the metal, and then in turn making me have to do a ton more body work. But I think it's actually turning out pretty good. You can see we really don't have a whole ton of warpage. There's a little bit, but it's not absolutely awful. So pretty much I have a whole bunch of time left of doing the same thing, just kind of till all of this is filled in and the thing is welded all the way up. You can see right here where I pushed it in, it looks like this is gonna be a little bit inset. So what I'm gonna have to do is probably cut that back loose, bring it out, and then fill it in somehow and build that, or go inside the door jamb and actually split the jamb and bring it out to match. But really not that big of a deal. It's just metal. I can weld it. So that being said, I'm gonna get back to work so I can go ahead and get all this thing completely stitch welded in there, and that way it is at home forever, where it's gonna be body worked in. So let's face the heat, let's continue to sweat, and let's go ahead and get this joker welded in. Alrighty Alrighty guys, well, the quarter panel is officially welded in, as well as welding up all of our little screw holes where we had it held in place. Little bit of warpage, but really not that bad. We can body work all that in, get that took care of, and get this joker looking absolutely phenomenal. The only thing that I didn't weld up was at the door jamb, because I decided there is still some work to be done there where I have to get everything to match up to the door and set our gap and all. So I figured it'd be a waste of time welding all that up because I just have to cut it back loose. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. That way when we get ready to go ahead and start gapping this thing, we don't undo everything that we did again. So I'm just going to leave that alone, leave that unwelded until we can figure it out. But I'm going out of town for a week, so I am officially out of time to work on this thing for this week until I get back. But made a lot of progress. Finally got this quarter panel in there and got this thing de-rustified. It's already in better shape than it actually was when we got it. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm looking forward to actually grinding down all these welds and seeing how close I got everything so that we can get some body filler on, well, get some epoxy primer on here, then get some body filler on here and get this thing body worked in, start shooting some primer, start getting this thing ready for some paint, because I know that the owner is ready to see that. And so am I, honestly, because I'm ready to get this thing out of here. Been working on it for a while, ready for it to go home. But that being said, that is as far as I'm gonna get today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you check out that one right there, because YouTube thinks it'll be the best thing for you to watch next, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything on the channel. We appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.